Hey, Popeye are the latest.
Good morning, Popeyes. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
Greetings, viewers and subscribers. Now, are you looking for a clean, new or used, low mileage, newly imported Japanese vehicle? Or do you want to import the vehicle yourself? If you want to import it from Japan, or you want to import it from the USA, look no further. Check with Faro Auto Imports. At Faro Auto Imports, their tagline is quality complements satisfaction. You can call Faro at 876-859-7720. That's 876-859-7720. Let me tell you something. You see nowadays, it is hard to trust people with your hard-earned money. But I can guarantee you that at Faro Auto Imports, your money is safe. So if you want to import a vehicle from Japan or the USA, and you give Faro your money to import that vehicle, your money is safe. I'm going to be showing you some of the newly imported vehicles that Faro Auto Imports have on its lot at Tarrington in the parish of Westmoreland. After we are finished showing you the vehicles, we are going to be starting our journey at Montpelier in the parish of St. James. We are heading towards the parish of Westmoreland, but we are going to be stopping at Shetland in the parish of Hanover for a while. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy this journey. Now, boy, may I tell you, you see police work, it is very, very hard. All the while we criticize the police, but I can tell you this. It is easy for us to stay on the outside and say this and that. But what we must understand is that the police make the laws of Jamaica. They are in place to enforce it. If they don't enforce it, there will be anarchy. Now, how many of us ever drive out, whether day or night, and when we check our gas needle, the gas in the vehicle will not take us to where we want to go? And worst of all, there is no gas station around, or even if there is one around, they are closed. That ever happened to you? Well, it has happened to me more than one occasion, truthfully. So, what do you do when that happens? Because water cannot be used as a substitute for gas. Well, what we are going to do, or what I normally do, is we ask around who in the area sell gas. Not true? Yeah, man, that's what we do. And when we find that person, we don't care whether or not what that person is doing is legal or illegal. But guess what? That act is illegal, and that is what caused a 63-year-old man to be in trouble with the law. This man, well, I'm not going to call his first name, but his surname is Thompson. Now, Mr. Thompson, he will be celebrating his 64th birthday at the end of this month. He's living at Belvedere District in the Betheltown Police area in the parish of Westmoreland. We are told that the police, acting on intelligence, they carried out a raid at Mr. Thompson's house, and during that search, 7 15-gallon transparent plastic jugs, each containing gasoline, was found. Mr. Thompson, he does not have a license to sell gasoline, so he was arrested and charged for a breach of the Petroleum Act. Now, on this channel, we support law and order, so I'm not gonna say what's on my mind, but I am hoping that the judge will have some mercy on Mr. Thompson. And guess what? Me not go cuss the police, because they are doing their job, and selling gasoline without a license is a breach of the law. Yeah, man. Now, in this next incident, we are learning that a Westmoreland man, he has been arrested and charged by the police for illegal possession of firearm and ammunition. This man, his name is Chad Saman. He is 31 years old, and he's living at 3 Miles River in the Frome Police area in the parish of Westmoreland. So we are learning that early yesterday morning, Sunday, August 14th, 2022, about some minutes after 1 o'clock, a team of police officers and soldiers, that is what is referred to as a joint police military team, they were acting on intelligence, so they carried out a raid at Chad's house. During a search of his room, one black homemade gun, and 3 9mm cartridges were allegedly found under his bed. As a result, Chad was arrested and charged. So, Chad, he will be going to the courts shortly to face his judgment. Now, enough respect to the intelligencers for giving the police the intelligence, and congratulations to the Westmoreland police and soldiers for acting on the intelligence and recovering this weapon and the 3 rounds. No, not because it is a homemade gun. It can cause the same damage as a real gun. Officers, job well done. Now, this story. You're gonna want to listen this story. Hear this now. A guy, his name is Brandon. Now, Brandon, he's from a St. James address. Some time ago, Brandon was arrested and charged by the Montego Bay police. He was brought before the gun court in Montego Bay. He's facing gun-related charges. The allegations are that he had fired shots at a guy, popularly known as Pooch. Pooch, he's also from a St. James address. Now, hear this. Pooch, he operates a stall at the Hart Street Shoes Arcade in Montego Bay. So, Brandon, he went to court and he was subsequently granted bail by the court. He was told to report to the police at least 3 times weekly. Listen this now. Yesterday morning, about some minutes after 9 o'clock, Brandon, who we told you before, is before the gun court for allegedly shooting at Pooch. He was driving a white 2012 Toyota Crown motor car. He was traveling along the Harbour Street main road in Montego Bay when we are told that he stopped at the Shoes Arcade. It is said that he stopped there to talk to someone. Remember, we told you that Pooch, he has a stall in the said Shoes Arcade. It is alleged that 4 men were standing and talking in the Shoes Arcade. The allegations are that one of the men included Pooch. Remember we told you? Pooch, he's the complainant in the gun court matter against Brandon. It is alleged that Pooch, on seeing Brandon, who was still sitting in the Toyota Crown, he pulled a gun and opened a barrage of gunshots at Brandon. Brandon started to reverse the car, and it is alleged that Pooch, he ran down the vehicle, still firing shots at Brandon. The Toyota Crown, it crashed into a light post and stopped. We are further learning that a team of police officers who were nearby, they heard the gunshots being fired and they responded. It is said that when the police officers responded, they saw Pooch with the gun in his hand. On seeing the police, it is alleged that Pooch, he ran off with the gun through the Shoes Arcade and he made good his escape in the area. We are told that the Toyota Crown that Brandon was driving, as a result of being shot at, it received gunshot damage to the right front fender, the front frame above the front right door, and the back right passenger door. The back section of the car was damaged due to the collision into the light post. We are told that Brandon, he was not hit. We are also told that when the police processed this crime scene, a number of 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. So, Pooch, who was a complainant in a case in the gun court, he is now wanted by the police for shooting at the man who was charged for shooting at him. Just like that. So, let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? Yeah man, the same thumbs up button. It's now the love button. Have you hit on it as yet? If you have not yet hit on it, remember to hit on it. And if you are over here watching our videos, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, remember, hit on the subscribe button, as also hit on the notification bell. Then click all, so that whenever we upload a new video, you will be the first to be notified. Now, in March of this year, we carried a story, and we had said that that incident, it took place at Bottom Pen in Glendevon in the parish of St. James. A man was shot. Now, shortly after we posted that story, this guy, he posted these voice notes in a WhatsApp group. He was responding to the story that we carried. I'm gonna be deleting the expletives, but I will not be deleting what he called me, and something else. Listen up.
You see them a man, them a batty man a stir up war, brother. See, them a man a stir up clot war. When they not get news the right way, them stir up problem. Them the chat. You know, get information first, man. The place name clot Dapper Lane. See, you can't say he adjoined to Bottom Pen. You can't say a Bottom Pen. That. You see me? And then now you as a big batty man now. Show your vibes in a group and then forward from pen, you know. Always as a pen. You just quick cloud fling the sign or so. You don't know better than them, but at least the batty man they come from. You worry the wrong with them, man. What wrong with them? I'm gonna try to get facts first, brother. You see me? And another man they alone and turn up out the neither. Zine? Yeah. So then there's a talk, there's a chat. We don't know facts. And then when they get the full facts now, they must say, you know, the other day when we say, I tell her that more things we left to say, and blah, 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 blah. Them go suck out them up with them fake clad news, so they stir up be a war all about over a place.
So you heard what the guy said. So one would think that with all his passion, he would ensure that Bottom Pen stays crime-free. He said the story that we carry, it only tend to stir up war in the area because it didn't take place at Bottom Pen. So let me ask you something. When last any of you hear me saying anything about Bottom Pen in Glendevon? When last? I don't think I've said anything since March. So, despite him saying that, the story we carried did not stir up any war. But today, I'm going to have to say Bottom Pen in Glendevon because this incident, it took place at Bottom Pen in Glendevon. It took place broad daylight. Yesterday afternoon, Sunday, August 14th, 2022, about 3:30. We are told that man that you're seeing on your screen, his name is Jackomo Michael Smith, but he was popularly known as Maestro or Stiffy. Maestro, he was 27 years old and he was said to be a businessman and he lived in the same area, Bottom Pen in Glendevon. It is said that Maestro, he was in a lane in the area when a white Toyota Axio motor car drove into the lane. It is said that hoodlums in the car, they brandished guns and opened gunfire, hitting Maestro. Maestro was hit in his upper body. The hoodlums in the car, they then sped out of the lane and made good their escape. When the residents made checks, they saw Maestro. He was lying along the roadway. They rushed him to the Cornwall Regional Hospital, but it was too late. He was pronounced DEAD on arrival. We are told that when the police processed this crime scene, a number of 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend about Popeye Newslink and PNL Vlog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite. What a country this will be if we just unite. Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite. What a country this will be if we just unite. Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them block out can't tame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane. Everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. mash up Jamaica. Criminals, them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh, Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, Jamaica, the land of the sun. Jamaica become now the land of the gun. East and north and south when me turn. Country and town, man, I pay blood a run. Murder, don't you baby, me hear them a murder. Cut it out, tell them no gonna further. Man a dead like cancer and bird, yeah. Who no listen them a word, yeah. Crime it a mash up Jamaica.